And then I would love to hear, because energy management I know would influence you. So then I would love to hear how you would employ the idea of periodization.
No, it's very correct what you say. I mean, if we are aiming for a particular goal, I don't know what that goal would be, then probably your knowledge of their history and where they are heading to would be important. That's what I call like a rigid target code. We are coding for
Yeah.
something that we want to achieve. Since I am not in that world and I'm not as much interested in that world of achieving, so then I work on something that calls like a topographical regulation, which this is a term probably that would be used in maybe a brain development. But topographical regulation, I am interested in how path and also goals are changing as we are going through the path of whatever we want to go, right? So I am interested in how you're capable of adjusting your pathway and also noticing how, as you are on the journey to get somewhere, how the goal might change, right? This is for me kind of very important. So I kind of looking mostly at that regulation, topographical regulation, because the map of your relations within your body, I mean your physiology, but as well your relation to your sport or your relation to goals in that sport, it's something that is constantly kind of changing. And so I would not create ever rigid target code. Means that we want to get there having that type of numbers in order to meet that kind of prerequisites that would be asked for. I will give you an example. I would be interested in how you can maximize with less. So how you can toll your body with minimum and get maximum out of it, right? How I would not burden the body, but more increase the creativity. So building up a robustness only to a degree, and then having a creative capacity to use that particular level of robustness in a most dex, dexter, how that's how you would say, most creative.
Dexterity,
Yeah,
dexterous
yeah,
play.
it's a kind of be a Bernstein kind of idea. So focusing more on dexterity, having a certain level of robustness, and then working mainly on dexterity. When I was in collaboration with guys from special forces, they kind of always mentioned that, I don't care about my maximum strength because that can potentially lead me to injury, and it doesn't really necessarily help me to save someone or rescue someone. And I need to have a very good general kind of overall strength and explosiveness and endurance, but after certain level it's meaningless to me, and I need to more focus on creativity in that game. And I guess if you do weightlifting, if you're Olympic weightlifter, I guess this is your discipline. The more weight you can lift, it higher on the hierarchy of the
Mhm.
athleticism you are. But when you're playing basketball, where more components are being involved, then I
Yeah.
guess being stronger after a while makes no sense at all. Or I mean, even in hockey, let's say, which is super violent game, I mean, you have to have certain weight, certain power, but then a great emphasis should be played on creativity, what you can do with that particular body. You don't have to take all the hits in boxing, in wrestling, in a rugby or a hockey. So it's what is the agility of the body, what is the intelligence, what is your perception, how you can select the actions that would be more successfully lead you to the strategic goal that you're aiming for. So my attention goes there. I would not be able, I'm not knowledgeable to make you super strong. I don't know. I was never interested what is my maximum strength. I never needed it. When I fight with someone, my maximum strength doesn't do anything. It is my intelligence in a movement that does something. I know wrestlers that are like 25 kilos, 30 kilos lighter than me, and they can turn me in the air like no problem at all, because they are so intelligent, right? They can read so well, and I'm interested in that. That's most of my interest goes.